the beginning of our 2021 deer season. We're headed north from Vermont. We just made it into Bethel, so we just crossed the Maine border, and Ricky and Shannon behind me and his truck, and so hopefully it's a good season. We're up here for a week, opening week. Doesn't look like any snow in the forecast, so we'll have to play that and probably do a lot of probably do more sitting than we're used to. But the deer are on their feet, so this cold weather is kind of snapping them into it, and the moon phase is kind of kicking them into rut. And we've had some cameras out and done some preseason scouting in Vermont and New Hampshire, and it just seems like last week, towards the end of that week, the buck activity picked up more than we've seen so far. So they're definitely getting kicked into rut, and there's been a lot of big bucks shot on Facebook and stuff. You can see on Maine Deer Hunters and stuff. So it's getting us all pumped up. There's about 10 of us going up. This is more than we've ever had. Normally there's like 4 or 5 of us going up. So there's a lot of first timers going up, and so yeah, we'll keep you guys updated. But I think it's gonna be a good year. So wish us luck.
We tracked it. Gutted chains, Maine. Yo, thumbs up.
And there's some sand and dirt down on the side of it. I went down there, looked for any tracks and stuff, and I was looked up, and there was a huge body deer standing probably 230 yards, I would guess. 230 yards out. I knew it was a buck, but I have my peep today, so I can't just pull up and check with a scope, which I'm kicking myself in the butt, but for not grabbing my scope gun. But I brought my binos, so I quickly pulled up the binos on him, and he had some beautiful light chocolate. I don't know how the best way to explain his rack. He's probably 115, 120 inch deer, but he was definitely over 200 pounds. So I snuck up there because I was thinking about taking a rest. I was gonna rest on my knee with my peep, and I've practiced pretty far shots with a peep, but with all the adrenaline and stuff, I definitely want to rest, not freehand it. But by the time I got close to whipping my gun up, he was walking into the brush on the side, so I ran down there quietly, and as I was sneaking up, I was grunting and doe bleeding, and I didn't see him, hear him, and so then I went in there and I found his tracks in the moss. It was hard tracking, but I tracked him for probably 600 yards, I'd say, and I lost him in the swamp. There's a lot of deer tracks in here, but then I was walking down a little cut trail, and I grunted 3 times, and all of a sudden I heard a bunch of crashing coming right at me, and I had that gun ready, and I could have sworn I had a buck coming right at me, and it was 2 does, mom and a baby, and they busted out at about 30 yards, and I had to make the split-second decision that it was a doe, not a buck, because I could have sworn it was going to be, you work yourself up. I could have sworn I was going to have a big old rack, but I didn't, so I'll keep you guys updated. I'm working my way back around. on the edge of the cut and swamp because I'm hoping that he's working the edge. And who knows? I mean, the wind was bad. That's probably the biggest reason why I think that I couldn't get him to come back on the call, was I think he probably smelt me. But we'll see. So we'll get back to it, and it's gonna be a really hot day. I've already stripped down my layers. So we'll see. Oh my word! Oh my word! Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. I just shot a good one. He's not a monster, but he's a good one. Oh my word. I don't know how big he is. Oh my word. You guys can see this trail right here. I found so much buck sign in here. I just jumped a hog. Oh my word. Thank you, Lord. Oh my word. Opening day, Maine 2021. I just dropped a Maine, looks like a 4-year-old, doesn't have a monster rack. I'm guessing 170. He's laying 30 feet from me. I've never been this emotional when I've shot a deer. I don't know why. I don't know why. I put a lot of miles on today, looking at a lot of deer. I saw this trail going down. I was headed that direction. It shows how close you can get to deer. There's my casing. I'm so sorry, guys, for not keeping you updated. I would have never known. I'm guessing he had a bed right here. Oh, okay, guys, let's see what this is. Oh, he dropped right in his tracks. Oh, he dropped right in his tracks. Oh, I hope it's a good one. Oh, yeah, it's a good one. Oh, yeah, it's a good one. Oh, that's a 180-pound deer all day. Woo! Woo! Oh my word. Oh my word, guys. You know, this doesn't do justice on how excited I am. There he is. Oh, he stuck his rack right into. That is a big 6-pointer. I've always wanted to shoot a big 6-pointer. Oh, he's not a monster, guys, by any stretch. He's definitely, it happened so fast that I think I would have passed him up. If he would have stepped out on a trail, I think I would have passed him up. But this deer is going to go 180 pounds. And he's got a huge foot on him. Oh my word. Oh my gosh, guys. That doesn't do justice. I'm 6'1". My hands are huge. I'm gonna put some casings next to that foot. All right, guys. I just shot my first Maine buck, or second Maine buck. Hopefully it's a 200-pounder. It happened so fast. He was laying down right there. Like I said, he was laying in his bed. Guys, this doesn't do justice. I shot this deer at 20 feet with the peep. Put it right on the shoulder. Like you couldn't have made a better shot. I don't think you could have made a better shot. He was looking right at me. I put it, or quartering. He was quartering. Oh, he's looking pretty much straight at me. Maybe quartering a little to the left. So like I could see just a sliver of his left side. I put it in that front left shoulder and it pile drived him. So who knows? He could surprise us and go 200. He's long. So yes, Maine 2020 opening day. That's the second shooter buck I've seen today. The first one was on the train tracks. I almost got him, almost shot him, but he was too far. And I just shot a big 6-pointer. I've always wanted to shoot a big one. Granted, he's not a huge rack. He's not a super old deer. He's got a start to a Roman nose, so it could be 3 or 4. He's probably 4 years old. All right, guys, I got to get this deer gutted and call some friends because I am way too far to do all the dragging myself today. Alrighty, I got to get him tagged too. That's number one. So I just called everyone I wanted to call. And not everyone answered. Of course, everyone out of state that can't help me drag answers. Literally everyone. Except everyone in state where I'm hunting is answering. And I'm really far from a truck. But I just wanted to make a video and show you how big his feet are and stuff. He's got clown feet, to say the least. Where's a clip? I have a clip right here. Wicked clown feet. I'm guessing he's just a, you know, there's a certain age they get. I'd say, I would guess probably say, I'd say 3 to 4 years old, where they haven't been walking with 200, or, you know, on foot, you know, 260 pounds of weight, for, you know, 2-3 years to really round those toes out. But their feet have got big, and I'd say it's probably about, oh, there he goes. Yep, there goes the lungs. Anyways, sorry. But you can see how big his feet are compared to that clip. That's pretty big feet. So he's a big deer. So we'll see how much he weighs. But as of right now, I got to get him gutted. He is tagged. I got to get him gutted. And I got to get him dragging, because he's not going to drag very nice. This is too far out and some really thick, nasty stuff. This is the only opening. Not the only opening, but it's thick, 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 and then a little bit of an opening. Thick, 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 a little opening. Well, I busted through some of that thick, thick, thick into an opening, and you can see his bed right there. That's where he was laying. And I thought it was right here, but he had, when I had shot him, he had lunged forward and died right here. But so he was laying in his bed, and he took his last breath right there. So it was a beautiful shot. I had to leave him. It's all this crap. So I called the boys, I called Dad. Scott's coming to help, so we'll have 5 draggers, including me. So I had to leave him probably, I don't know, 1/4 mile from the road, 3/4 of a mile from the road. I just can't do it. Well, I could, but no point when you got people coming to help. And it doesn't help that it's way too warm for deer hunting. I'm literally in the thinnest base layer I have. So I'm gonna go meet them at the road. Hopefully they can get to me. I have no idea. I don't think this road has not had much traffic on it. So, all right. Well, I'll catch you later when the boys are dragging my deer up for me. See ya. The cavalry is arriving. Wicked windy, but it's about time they show up. I'm sitting here freezing. The whole clan. They're doing some off-roading for me.
Over here. We figured we'd come check her out.
What are you boys up to? You guys ready?
Yes, little baby boy.
Just a little buck.
Just a little baby. Just a little baby.
Yeah, oh yeah. All right.
Woo!
This is why I didn't keep dragging that direction. Because I knew I was done. I want to drag him out that way, back to where he comes. Nice deer, dude. Does he have a big body? Yeah. That's a big body 6-pointer. That is a big body 6-pointer, ain't it? Not a very big rack, but a big body. Oh yeah. It's not my fault. He shouldn't have stood up. He shouldn't have stood up. He literally just, I come around the corner. I come around one of these, it was up there a ways. I just come through this thick patch and I was saying, come here, thinking. I just look around and he's just, and I'm like, oh, bang! And he just,
Where were you standing?
ways up there.
Oh, well, that's where you've been dragging for.
Oh yeah, I've been dragging for a little while.
I don't think he'll go 200, but he'll go 180.
He's long though, isn't he?
I was
Yeah.
gonna say
He's wicked long.
he's super long.
Look at his legs, dude. Look at these. These are clown feet. Look at those.
Oh no, wicked.
Those are clown feet. That's huge. Huge
Yeah, I know.
feet. He was gonna be a hog someday.
Yeah, they say about a buck with huge feet.
What do they say, Dad?
Big scrapes. Listen, you want to see where I got hit him? See that? I poked him. I poked him right there.
Nice
Literally
shot.
perfect shot.
People are gonna be like, there's no way he's lifting up a 200-pound deer, but who knows
Really?
if it's 200 pounds. He's got the thing off the
That's
ground.
heavy. Okay, you know I know that is because how much do you weigh?
I don't know. Pick me up. 170 pounds.
170? Let me tell you what I think he's gonna be.
190.
Oh,
I'm guessing all 190.
he's all 190.
Yeah.
Oh my word, yeah. I was kidding.
Well, you picked me up way easier.
Yeah, that's what he stood in front of his back. Look how long. You want to see fat? You want to see two? You want to see 2 inches of fat? Okay, so look at this. First thing I did when I woke up this morning, or the last thing I did when I woke up this morning, I went over to my bins and I'm like, you know what? I can't not wear Papa's jacket. So they were the first people I called. I think Papa liked that.
Nate, whip it, show the head, whip it around.
See, that's what I was looking at,
I'm gonna
and
get in here with my boy.
I don't know. It wasn't like I knew he didn't have a big rack, but I wasn't gonna let him take a
That is nice.
step. I knew his body was decent though. So
Good job.
thank you. I snuck around a little bend, and he was literally standing right there, and he didn't hear me coming. And
Although this morning there was like 15 to 20 minutes, the wind died.
yeah, it was beautiful.
Right around 7:30, 8
Yeah.
o'clock. Yeah, I saw 5 in that 10 or 15 minute period.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I saw 4 deer today.
Not just one. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, we got you.
You're at 130.
Oh, just a little guy. Oh, he's long. That's the thing. He's long. Normally I think I would have passed him up, but he just surprised me so good that. And he's got cloud feet. Holy smokes!
Yeah,
this
no.
deer is huge.
Going up.
He does, but oh jeez.
Oh, I was the closest at 190.
Yeah, that was a fine guess.
190.